Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tesla Live to Learn. In previous video, we have discussed one of the most important method of analysis in circuit theory, that is mesh analysis. In this video, we are going to discuss nodal analysis. Before going to nodal analysis, let us recall what is node and what is KCL. A node is a point of intersection of two or more branches in a circuit. Okay, once again, a node is a point of intersection of two or more branches in a circuit. So what is KCL? KCL is algebraic sum of currents at a node is equal to 0. That is sum of incoming currents to a node equal to sum of outgoing currents. That is the KCL. I think you are familiar with the KCL and what is node. So what are all the steps involved in a nodal analysis? The step 1 is identifying the number of nodes, and step 2 is assigning the node voltages with respect to ground, and step 3 is by using KCL and Ohm's law write down the nodal equation and solve for unknown values. These three are the steps involved in nodal analysis. Let us understand nodal analysis with example problems. So let us move to example. Determine the currents I1, I2 and I3 by using nodal analysis. This is the circuit which is given in the problem. So what is the step 1? Identifying the number of nodes. This is the node we have identified, this is the ground. So assign the node voltages with respect to the ground is the second step. So we assigned the node voltage V with respect to ground. Ground voltage is always 0, and third step is by using an KCL and Ohm's law write down the nodal equations to solve unknown values. So by using Ohm's law we are going to write KCL for this circuit. So what is Ohm's law? V equal to IR is the formula for Ohm's law. I equal to V by R is the formula we are going to use to write nodal equation. So what is nodal equation? Let us see. We need to write KCL at this particular node by using I equal to V by R formula. So let us start. V minus 24 by 2 ohm is current I1. V by 6 current in this branch, and V minus 4 plus 3 by 1 ohm is current in this branch. So these two are same polarity connected to same, so we must subtract this 4 voltage, and this is connected, so we must add this one. This is nothing but a series combination of voltage sources. I think we have discussed it earlier. You are familiar with, I guess. So what is the series combination of voltages? So when a negative terminal of a particular voltage source is connected to another positive terminal of another voltage source, then the resultant is sum of those two. The resultant is sum of those two. When negative terminal is connected to positive terminal of another, then it is sum of those two is the resultant. When a positive terminal is connected to positive terminal, we must take a difference of those two. So here positive terminal is connected to positive terminal, so we must take this difference of these two, and positive terminal is connected to ground, and this ground is connected to here, so we must add this thing to this resultant. So V minus 4 plus 3 by 1 is the current through this branch, which is equal to 0. We finished the nodal equation. Let us solve for V. We got the nodal. When we solve for V, we got the node voltage V equal to 7.8 volt. For time being I didn't solve here. I think you can able to do that. So what are all the currents? Let us find out. We got the value V, and we must find currents of this branch I1, I2 and I3. So what are all the currents? So I1 is current through this branch 24 volt minus V by 2, that is 24 minus 7.8 by 2, which is equal to 8.1 ampere. And what is I2? I2 is this one. I2 is this one. So what is I2? V minus 4 plus 3 by 1. V is 7.8 minus 4 plus 3, that is equal to 6.8 ampere. We got the value. And what is I3? I3 is the current flowing in this branch in upward direction. So 0 minus V by 6 is current I3. 0 minus V by 6 is current I3, which is equal to minus 7.8 by 6, that equal to minus 1.3 ampere. Here minus sign indicates the opposite direction. So what we have assumed? We have assumed that current is flowing in upward direction, but we got the negative sign. So what we have assumed is wrong. That means it is the actual current flowing through this branch is opposite to the what we have assumed. So don't get confused. There is no negative current. It is current only, positive current only, but it is in opposite direction to our assumption. So this is minus 1.3. Minus sign indicate opposite direction to the our assumption. So we have solved one problem by applying KCL and Ohm's law together to analyze nodal analysis. So let us move to another problem. I think if we understand these two problems, you are going to do any kind of problem by using nodal analysis. Find the power in resistor R. So this is the circuit which was given in a previous examination. So to find the power P equal to I square R, we need current I. What is current I? I is current flowing through this resistance R to 2 ohm. So what are all the steps involved? We have identified the nodes, this one and this one, and we assigned node voltages V1 and V2 with respect to ground. So let us, V1 and V2 are node voltages. Let us write down nodal equations here. So what are all the nodal equations? V1 minus 12 by 2 plus V1 minus V2 by 1 and V1 by 2 is equal to 0 is the one nodal equation, and V2 minus 24 by 2 and V2 by 2 and V2 minus V1 by 1 equal to 0. This is the another nodal equation. Once again, V1 minus 12 by 2 in this branch, V1 minus V2 by 1 in this branch, and V1 by 2 in this branch equal to 0, and V2 minus 24 by 2 in this branch, and V2 by 2 in this branch, and V2 minus V1 by 1 in this branch, that is equal to 0. We have finished the writing of two nodal equations. From let us simplify equation 1. If we take LCM, then 2 is the LCM. So the equation 1 becomes 4V1 minus 2V2 equal to 12. Let us call it as A. When we simplify for V2, V2 equal to 2V1 minus 6. This is V2. When we simplify this equation number 2, which was there, so when we take LCM and solve, so the equation number 2 will become 4v2 minus 2v1 equal to 24. Let us put v2 value here. So 4 into 2v1 minus 6 minus 21 equal to 24. We'll get v1 equal to 8. We got the node voltages v1 equal to 8. So what we need to find? We need to find current through this branch. So for finding current through this branch, we require v1, and we got v1 here. So it is very simple to find out power through this 2 ohm resistor now. So what is I? 8 volt by 2 ohm is equal to 4 ampere is current through this branch. V1 by R is current through this branch. This is connected to ground. V1 by R by 2 ohm is current through that branch, which we got 8 by 2 is equal to 4 ampere. So power is I square R. I square is 4 into 4, 16 into 2, that is 32 watt. Okay friends, I think you can easily understand with these two example problems. So please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, and in next class we are going to discuss circuit theorems, and we'll start with the superposition theorem in next class. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.